Well, the sun may set around the world and in the UK, Ollie, but in pro wrestling and in sacrifice pro wrestling, it is always sunny. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chapter 5. It's always sunny in Leighton, Buzzard. I am the emissary of Truth, TJ Lee, alongside the mastermind, Ollie Spring. And Ollie, what an opener we have.
This one could get very dangerous very quickly, Siege. Last month, we saw this man, Jacob Daniels, take part in the Hateful Eight competition.
And he was angry. What an angry man.
Very angry indeed. I mean, I've heard of hormonal teenagers, but this one takes a biscuit.
He's a very angry man and a very driven young man as well. After graduating from the Brass Ring initiative that we have here, so very proud of that. He's been on the main roster, been very, very motivated. Now, he came up short in the Hateful Eight match, as you quite rightly said, to the man he's going to be facing.
Of course, the victor of that Hateful Eight, the old school one himself.
Don't forget the towel.
He never forgets the towel.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the inside, this is old school Kent Nelson!
Well, old school Kent Nelson, Ollie, we know he is mean, he is lean, and he is willing to clean the floor with anyone that steps in there with his towel and with his old style of wrestling.
That's right. I mean, I've known this guy for a while now. First introduced to him at a Figure 4 radio podcast. And he claimed he really does thrive on that old school sense of wrestling.
Absolutely.
I think that this could be a very interesting match. I mean, just the two guys in the ring right now would be interesting because Jacob Daniels, he's quite lean and mean. Kent Nelson styles a lot like running through treacle. It's slow, it's very methodical. But there is an X Factor in this match, Teach.
Oh, and that X Factor comes from Rising Sun Wrestling in Italy. We are proud and honoured to have them here. And this young man, fantastic young man, is Max Peach.
He's everybody's favourite nerd, Max Peach!
I got a soft spot for Max Peach. We're both big fans of anime, big fans of comic books and superheroes, and he is a living, breathing superhero when he's in the ring. He is a dynamic young man, very gifted, always willing to learn, and when we saw him at Rising Sun, he blew everyone away. He was very, very good at what he did. He's coming out to the Justice League Unlimited. I mean, that's fantastic. How can you not love this kid?
I mean, I'm not going to comment on my thoughts on DC Comics. I know which side of the fence I make my bed. But this one's going to be very interesting. So obviously, Max Peach not really being familiar with anyone in this room right now.
But that's okay because they will become very familiar with him very, very quickly. You and I know what he can do, and the rest of the world will know so very soon. What's interesting here is that you've got a very, very clear favourite in old school Kent Nelson. You've got a very, very clear disliked would be a very mild word in Jacob Daniels, and you have the unknown initiative in Max Peach, and this is going to play out very interesting. People who don't know him. This is the first time Max Peach has been in a Sacrifice Pro ring, and he's just chilling in a comic. How can you not love that?
I mean, he's flying all this way. You'd think he could at least take a bit of an interest in it.
Well, I think he's just, he wants to catch up and make sure he's on the right issue. I mean, it's Unlimited Justice, man. You got to be up to date. Have you watched Defenders yet?
I've watched all of it.
So you're a Marvel fan. Okay, that's good. But DC's got some good stuff out there. Max Peach knows this.
I'm yet to see that. But the interesting factor in this is Kent Nelson is proven. He's proven himself in multi-man matches. He came out of an 8-man match as the victor. So surely, only facing 2 competitors in this one, this should be a walk in the park.
Oh, absolutely. This should absolutely be a walk in the park.
Old school.
But it's now got the extra factor of another man in the ring. When you have someone else in the ring, you've got to deal with another pair of hands, another pair of legs, another mind that completely is not going to be. It's going to be against you. You're not going to have that person on the same way. They want to win. They want to get the 1, 2, 3 and get the victory.
And a nice sign of respect here between the old school and Max Peach, and a quick roll up, but only the 2 count. I'm not sure Kent Nelson was quite expecting that. And again, what a reversal there.
Beautiful reversal.
And Jacob Daniels now coming in. Chris Victor 1, 2. Referee Liam Smith getting his money's worth in this one already.
And the really interesting factor to me is obviously you've got the golden opportunity winner. We don't know what it is yet, but if you get a win over him, what does that mean for his opportunity? we really don't know what the opportunity is yet. And obviously, the psychology of that.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful.
Falling star drop. Turned inside out. Almost lands on his feet. Caught the feet. Oh, misdirection. And a kick.
See, this kid knows where to hit to make it hurt.
What has Max Peach got in mind right now? Off the ropes.
Oh, that is
springboard. Double arm drags. Oh, my goodness.
And
Max
that's the first
Peach
one.
showing just what he's got.
If you're playing the Your Sacrifice drinking game right now, you've got your first shot taken for oh my goodness.
And Jacob Daniels just with a shove off
Having
there.
none of it.
Through the legs.
Gorgeous.
Oh, and a Hurricane Rana take.
Very nice.
Takedown from Max Peach.
He is on firing on all cylinders here, this young man.
Oh, and a nice running elbow.
A lovely snap there to follow it up there.
Cartwheel around and just a basement drop kick. Wait a second.
Oh.
Here comes Old School.
Taking advantage.
Axe handles for Max Peach.
What I was trying to say is the psychology of being the winner of the Hateful Eight match, of being the golden opportunity winner, is really going to play a factor here. Kent has everything to lose in this match.
Oh, look at that shoulder tackle though. Shoulder tackle for Max Peach. He's going
go
up and
over.
over. Oh, like this. Oh my goodness. 1, 2. And a pinfall in there as well. Sunset flip, German suplex, combo meal from Max Peach.
Max Peach showing he's got his speed advantage there.
And Ken Nelson just can't catch him.
Young man running like the Flash here. Oh! Strips him up for good measure as well. Beautiful.
And now the front as well.
Just making him look like a fool here.
Kent Nelson landing face first on that mat.
And he's trying to throw the bigger man in, and Kent Nelson having none of it. The stronger man indeed. This is,
a nice corner splash.
You could argue Kent Nelson's Max Peach's kryptonite here. Another big splash. Wow, and
in the meantime, Jacob Daniels not making any friends.
Signs in the back there. Wow, disrespect.
I was going to say he should pick on someone his own age, but he almost did.
You telling that to his face? How dare you?
Oh my goodness! Tilt-a-whirl slam,
sending Max Peach to the Bizarro world
from the king of old school style.
Absolutely. Now, what Jacob Daniels is doing is very smart. He's taking his time. He's getting some breath in.
Falling headbutt there. Sorry, Teach.
That's okay. He's waiting for his opportunities. He's laying and praying for now. He's going to capitalize.
He's like a lion prowling on the outside.
He really is. And now it's Nelson and Daniels again. And these two are really getting a blood feud going on. They're not fond of each other.
They came face to face in that Hateful Eight match last month. And of course, bad blood definitely.
Going for
the full Nelson.
Blocked him off there. Obviously, Jacob Daniels has been doing his homework.
Oh, ducks the kick. Oh, sweeping. Oh,
right on the mush.
Kick from Max Peach.
Waiting and laying and praying.
Oh, sliced bread.
Using the bigger man as his leverage is really intuitive.
Smart move. Oh, a running knee.
Now Max Peach, he's got the bigger man down. He's got to capitalize very quickly
Nelson
here.
Is groggy. Jacob Daniels is just coming back in. What's Max Peach got in mind here?
No idea.
Springboard DDT! My
very
goodness!
Nice, but Jacob Daniels now looking to pick the pieces. Go! Falcon Arrow!
Beautifully executed for the young man. 1, 2, go! That was 2 5/6 or 7/8.
Max Peach really going to have to get into high gear here if he wants to capitalize. When you get Jacob Daniels angry and motivated, it is very, very hard to stop.
So close off that Falcon Arrow.
Oh, threw him very hard. They're giving him no time to breathe, crushing the chest, and a kick for good measure.
Oh my goodness.
One thing I've noticed about Jacob Daniels, he's using combinations now. He's really following up. He's not grandstanding as much. Showing maturity in the ring, in the ring as it goes on, excuse me. Shades of Tomohiro Ishii there with the basement clothesline.
Really taking it to Max Peach.
Really showing that he belongs in that ring. Keeping Old School out on the outside there. Picking about the smaller man. Max Peach is really an unknown commodity there.
Wait a second. Dive! Oh my goodness! Jacob Daniels putting his body on the line, taking out Kent Nelson.
Throwing caution to the wind and choosing the man on the outside.
Wait a second.
Max Peach went to take flight.
He's in the ring. Moves referee Liam Smith out of the way. He's going up to that top turnbuckle.
Going to show his superpower.
Is Max Peach gonna fly?
I think he's going for it. Max Peach takes flight. Beautiful.
And Max Peach is back on his feet.
The young man's taken off his nerd outfit, showing his superhero suit.
See, that just shows you how important a win is here in Sacrifice Pro.
He's representing his country, he's representing his promotion. He wants to do right by them watching at home. I can respect that.
Just the 2 count though from that, my goodness.
He's saying that's it, he's coming for the end now.
Oh, wheelbarrow.
Oh! Giving him no chance to finish up there.
Wheelbarrow.
Smart by Jacob Daniels.
2. Misdirection. I don't think Max Peach saw the boot of Jacob Daniels coming.
And now once again it's Nelson and Daniels.
Oh, no.
The disrespect.
That is not what you want to do to Ken Nelson. Forcing back, look at
Nearly
this, Ken
crushing
Nelson.
the ref in the process.
Ken Nelson is enraged.
Having none of it.
Oh! Saw Max Peach coming.
Another big splash. The ring
Double
physically
splash.
moving when he does that.
I'm not sure I've ever seen Ken Nelson this pissed off, Tej.
No, Ella, don't slap an old school man.
Look at this, just slow.
Taking his time.
Wait.
Lifting the both of them. Ken Nelson.
Powerlifting both men up.
Samoan drop. Beautiful.
Goodness. Super Samoan drop.
Old school Ken Nelson bringing some new flavor to Sacrifice Pro Wrestling.
And just listen to the reaction for the old school one.
You can tell he's been taking his training seriously. He has not been sitting there on this golden opportunity, twiddling his thumbs. That man's been in the gym, working hard.
But Tej, how much did that take out
look
of
at
Ken
the kick
Nelson?
up.
Max Peach
The
is up.
athletic ability by Max Peach.
And Ken Nelson still out. It looked like he used
It's like he's just motivating him to get better. I love it.
Ken Nelson emptied his tank with that Samoan drop. I think it took more out of him. Flapjack.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, natural selection. And Ken Nelson's just about recovered from lifting both men up.
Oh, I get the feeling we're about to see something big.
Oh, an awesome clothesline from Max Peach.
I think Max Peach wants to go to the air.
And Ken Nelson really is groggy. That impressive feat he just pulled off might work against him right now, folks.
Oh! Stunner! But Jacob Daniels laying and waiting.
A nice backbreaker there. Oh, he's going about Fisherman Buster style.
Michinoku driver!
Crusher!
Wow!
1, 2. Oh, Ken Nelson in the last moment, and the look on Jacob Daniels' face says it all.
If that doesn't show you how serious Jacob Daniels is about winning this, I don't know what will. He's pulling out every single stop here.
Ken Nelson!
Oh! Clocked him with a big boot.
Oh, Jacob Daniels is unconscious on the outside,
that wasn't
folks.
a claim, that was a broadsword.
Jacob Daniels is on Dream Street right now. And again, Max Peach going up the top where he feels comfortable.
Wait,
block!
Full Nelson!
Full Nelson!
Good night, Irene!
1, 2, 3! Ken Nelson's done it again!
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Old School Ken Nelson!
Ken Nelson came face to face with 7 competitors last month. He said, you know what? Easy. He came face to face with one of the best Italy can offer and one of the best young up-and-comers in Sacrifice. Tej, he did it again!
He did it again, that's what he always does. He is very methodical, he waits for the opportunity and takes it. Take nothing away from Max Peach, a phenomenal competitor from Rising Sun, and he represented his country very well, and so did the young Jacob Daniels, who we will see again better than before. But the night belongs to the old school Ken Nelson. Phenomenal. Making sure his hand is raised to everyone part of the crowd here as well.
Well, Liam Smith should learn to do a full job if you ask me.
Hello, praise for Ken Nelson. But man, in his debut, Max Peach was thunderous.
Well, you know what? He might not have picked up the victory, but Max Peach can certainly return to his native land of Italy with his head held high. He did a phenomenal job, Teach.
We're all about great relations here, and we will welcome any man or woman who steps through that door and wants to compete. And it's a prime example of that. Ken Nelson, not too big to share the spotlight. Oh, he touched the towel. That is a dangerous thing to do. Saying out, yeah, do not touch the towel, Max Peach. You're a brave man. A brave, brave man.
Well, lesser men have touched the towel and not really lived to tell the tale.
But that shows the respect for Max Peach, and I'm sure we'll see him again soon.
But what a victory again!
What a victory
for Ken Nelson.
Where's my music? Right, let's get this show started. I want to have a very nice celebration for a very special champion. Bring out the entire sacrifice, bro! Russa!
Well, Ollie, our general manager Richie Swish has asked for the entire locker room to come out and pay homage to our Ultimate Sacrifice champion. I mean, it's a who's who of our best.
Well, this is everyone we've got, Teach.
Rising Sun champion Ashley Dunn, home champion Hustle Malone, Los Palominos, Black Mafia, Team Mad, Twister, the Bromantics, Rich and Famous, everyone. He wants them to know that he screwed everyone and showed them that he knows better and can crown one champion for a tournament that was designed for teams. Now, it's a moment in time, Ollie, but I think we're safe to say that a lot of people felt screwed from that moment.
Well, dreams were shattered.
And now, introducing the Ultimate Sacrifice Champion, Kite Payne!
And the man who shattered all the dreams of almost every man stood around this ring right now, Teach.
Come on!
And here he comes. This is the man that held his head high with the top title, looked everyone in the eyes and said, I am your king, and I'll rule with an iron fist.
You listen to him, cut it out!
A very entitled young man, but a gifted man. I will give him that. There is no denying the natural gifts that Kite Payne possesses.
Well, you know what, Teach? You watched the interview that I performed with this young man.
Hold up, Ollie.
How many times have I told you? How many times have I told you this will be all about me? Tell them, tell everyone listening how good I am.
As he has said since the very first sacrifice, it is all about him. He has reiterated that in every single promo he has done to the Sacrifice faithful, and he has done it in front of you at the interview, Ollie.
Well, as I was trying to say, Teach, you saw the interview, you heard the words that Kite Payne uttered. I have been with him since the very beginning of his journey.
This is intense. This is getting intense. He's walking to every single challenger, looking them in the eye and saying, come and get it. That takes balls.
For almost every single man.
Oh, right in front of Twister.
Almost every single man around this ring right now. They gave blood, they gave sweat, and they gave tears. But ultimately, the prize that Kite Payne is holding right now, everyone bar Kite Payne was screwed in that championship tournament.
Everyone was screwed. And now we get to hear what our Ultimate Sacrifice champion has to say. But with that many men, that many much manpower on there. I hope he's going to say good, because he's going to get stormed.
Just shows the balls of Kite Payne. He has stepped out in front of every single person that he has wronged, and he shows absolutely no remorse.
Why would you? If you had a tournament designed just to crown you as a champion, why would you show remorse?
Well, let's see what he has to say.
He's going to feed his ego.
Yeah, I'll keep that going. I'll keep that going.
Richie Swish like his little personal lapdog, yapping up a storm. It's a match made in heaven, as they say, Ollie.
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, get that out some water. Ladies and gentlemen, you're new. Your first ever Ultimate Sacrifice champion. Chaos Kite Payne.
Look at the man standing opposite him, Ollie. Warren Banks.
Locked eyes.
Shut up, Tussy, you're not relevant anymore.
Cut a knife with the tension.
So for 4 years I've been doing this at the top of the card, at the best to my ability, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, you have a champion that you can be proud of. You have a champion that you can look up to. You have a champion your kids can aspire to be like one day. You have a champion that the moms and dads are coming up here. Let's just say the moms aren't as impressed with their husbands anymore. Because ladies and gentlemen, the reign of chaos is here. And when you have done, and you have listened to this show, and you've listened to me speak, you've watched this product, you know, at the bottom of your heart, you will all embrace the chaos. And you will all embrace the pain.
Bold statement with championships, especially when there's 3 champions right now in Sacrifice. 3 of them, and he says he's the one to watch over. He didn't just make a statement to the roster, he made a statement to the Hope Champion and the Rising Sun Champion, and says, I am the one you watch, not them, me. Bold words from the man who sits on the Iron Throne. The question is, Ollie, how long is it before someone usurps him?
Well, you know what? We mentioned it earlier in the pre-show, Siege.
Oh, this isn't good.
A tag tournament to then a singles champion. What are you thinking? You're going to broken us up over a little bit of gold. It's not on.
And what about us, mate? We got all the way to the final. And lost. It's not the question! Let's not forget. You two never put yours to make us win. You never had us tap in a smack through round 3, and you never made one of us tap. You cheated on your way to get there.
Still made it though.
Yeah, we got some fun, mate. I'm still lost.
I here's the thing.
Maybe you'll grow.
I wouldn't poke the bear twister.
I don't like any of the teams in this room right now, but we all have something in common. We're very annoyed at you.
And they want their pound of flesh, Ollie.
I can't blame him, Teach. I really can't blame him.
I get it. I thought this would happen, so I thought ahead. I came up with a really good idea.
I'm gonna love this. I'm gonna love this.
You're gonna love it.
I'm on.
Next month, the teams that are in the semi-finals will face off in a 3-way ladder match for the actual tag team titles. How about that?
Whoa, that's our September event sorted.
Did he say tag titles?
He said titles and ladder match.
Hey, yo. Let me say something here. Now, you 3 teams might be happy getting aired out of this tournament. But me and Morgan, we're insulted. We're insulted. And we are strung along this whole ride. And we're never packing championships in the first place. We put our bodies on the line. We got harder than the youth teams. We didn't lose our match technically. He was the legal man. And I got picked. ladder match. Now you're triple threat. Fair forward, yeah?
Bold words from Anthony Mafia.
Well, we know he's not one to.
You didn't make the semi-finals. Whoopsie! Good luck next time.
Wow.
Bye-bye. Get out of the ring. You're not welcome here right now.
That's gotta hurt.
So, in fact, I don't know where anyone is here. Out we go. See ya. Bye-bye. Take care. Ring session. See you later.
I mean, I can understand.
That's some disrespect being thrown there. I can understand their frustration, but
you know what? Richie Swish is actually right. They didn't make those semi-finals.
that's a fair point. He did win.
Okay.
Twister probably got screwed more than anyone.
Absolutely.
He's right, Twister. You're absolutely right. You really do deserve an opportunity. He does. He deserves an opportunity, right?
He's not wrong. He does.
Without a doubt, 100%.
What's being called the Leighton Buzzard screw job.
I'm going to give you a match tonight. And if you win, you can pick anyone you like to join you in that ladder match.
Wow.
As long as you defeat Los Palomino right now.
Oh,
What?
boy.
Rich.
That's brutal. Richie Swish enacting his revenge again. Wow, that is brutal. And the team's just leaving him. Picking the vultures clean. Romantics, well, I'm trying to say.
Right, okay. You want to? All right, okay. No. Have the mics. Have them. Yeah, by all means.
Thanks, Ollie.
He's staying. Ollie's staying. Teach me. So we have
I'm going to turn the microphone the right way around.
we have Palominos versus Twister here in a 2-on-1 handicap match.
So the thing is, I really don't like Palominos, and Twister kind of has a point. He was screwed out, but the GM spoke, and the GM said the semi-finalists.
Oh, nasty chop there from Frankie Vegas. Oh,
The ref should be counting that.
some.
He's got him up. He's holding him.
Oh, big suplex. Nice display of power from Frankie Vegas. Why couldn't they be this impressive when they faced us?
There was not a lot going on when they faced us.
They just weren't as impressive.
See, the thing is, Tyvy's being really cocky, but if he turns around, he'll notice that Twister's on the up. Frankie might need him any minute.
And as you can hear by the crowd here, they're firmly behind Twister.
It's hard not to be. He is a fan favourite.
Oh, beautiful head scissors there.
Lovely drop kick. Twister's got a...
Oh, big drop kick. Big boot from Frankie Vegas.
We got to remember is Twister spent the last few months in a tag team. He's been used to having a guy out there to tag in and out, and today he's doing it all on his own.
I mean, let's be honest here. Twister's saying about how he was screwed out. But, I mean, that's what happens when you get so greedy that you just tag with someone that you know you hate.
If you're gonna,
you know that someone hates
you can't trust Kite Payne. He's got chaos in his name for a reason. The ref needs to turn around. Frankie Vegas is causing a great distraction there. There's a little part of me that would love Twister to win this match, but it's just another team that we'd have to beat on our way to the actual tag titles.
Yeah.
I think that's the most fired up I've ever seen Tyvee Lee. He's always nonchalant and confident.
I'm just waiting for one of them to get the chair out and cheat again.
I mean, if that's how they want to play it, it's fine, but
what's good is next month we're going to have ladders to smack right in their face.
I've always been more of a laddie guy.
Yeah.
Is now the time to say I'm afraid of heights?
Are you afraid of heights?
No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say I thought I'd have to find myself a new tag partner.
Hey, Twister's free.
He is, but
If he wins.
it's Twister.
What would happen there? What would happen if Twister won and chose one of us? That'd be... Would you do it?
No. Of course not.
Oh, right in the gonads.
Is that a grapefruit?
Oh,
what
in
is
the
that?
crown jewels.
What is it?
Oh, they've devalued. Woo. I don't like Ivy Lee and Frankie Vegas,
Wow.
but I've got to give it to them. They do have abilities.
Can we just register the fact that Twister just had fruit bowled into his lady parts?
Directly in the lady parts.
Wow.
I don't know if that's legal.
No. See, this is what a bad tag. This just shows how much of a bad tag team Palominos really are. They don't know what a legal tag is.
Frankie's wrenching on those arms.
Those short arms of a Twister.
There's the thing.
being
Frankie
stretched
Vegas has
out.
got longer arms. It's only going to pull him further. You need to watch out for Tivy here. The ref should really get Tivy back in his corner.
Yeah, he really should.
Again, Tivy's there.
It's poor reffing.
You know what?
It's poor reffing.
Liam the
poor
ref
teaming.
is all over the place at the minute.
It's just poor wrestling. This is just poor wrestling.
He's got him on his shoulders.
Oh, shoulder breaker
Damn.
buster thing. Shoulder buster breaker thing.
Damn. That's going to bust and break his shoulder.
Yeah. Now, I must applaud Palominos for their tactic. They're attacking the shoulder, which is a shoulder that Twister uses to grip for that twist and shout.
That's a very good point. They'll weaken him down. Liam really needs to get down faster on those pins. You can tell Frankie and Tivy are having fun, and that can be a problem for Twister. When they have fun, they get creative, and that can be a real issue.
I'm not so great at this commentary thing.
It's fine.
It'd be better if there was an exciting tag team in there to watch.
Yeah,
Then you could do
that's
something
part of
better.
the problem. We're the most exciting team, and we're doing the commentary.
We're doing the commentary. We're making this match exciting.
I can hear you. I've got a mic.
Shut up.
I've got a mic.
You're not 100% in actual tag team wrestling. You're not. I calculated earlier 75%, so shut up.
There was that one time.
You lost the final with 75%. Shut up.
25%. You lost.
Wait, they had 4 tag matches now?
I don't know. They've had some.
Who knows? 4, yeah.
Oh!
I've just had confirmation it's 4. They're 75%.
75% win ratio.
They win this, they're 80%.
That doesn't look as good on the banner though, does it? 75% win ratio.
No.
It's only 2 letters. Numbers. Oh no. Oh, ducks the clothesline. Whoa,
And Twister
big
with
jumping
that
clothesline.
signature flying clothesline.
And another
flying
one.
clothesline.
Tivy doesn't want
Tivy's
to be in
going
that
to the
corner.
corner because we all know it's going for the drop
Oh,
kick.
the big drop kick.
Now what's coming here?
Twister's going up top.
What is he going for?
There he goes. He's going up.
Oh, he's going up.
The crowd
We saw
firmly behind
Twister with that
Twister.
beautiful frog splash in the final of the tag tournament. Is he going for another one?
High risk maneuver.
Oh, frog splash!
Beautiful frog splash.
Beautiful.
1, 2. Oh,
Frankie
Frankie's
breaking
there.
up that
Frankie
pin.
breaks up the pin. The ref really needs to get control of this match and get Frankie out.
If Frankie was smart, he'd get on top of Twister right now.
This is Frankie's way too confident
there
now.
You go. There goes the bad wrestling.
Oh,
and Twister's lighting him up with punches.
Oh, but the numbers game catches up to him. Down goes Twister. Frankie is rocked.
Attacking that shoulder.
Frankie is seriously rocked from those punches.
Frankie cannot find his feet here.
Did you shout that one so he could hear you?
Yeah.
I don't think you did.
Frankie Vegas is rubbish.
He is. I mean, he's okay. He's just a bad person.
I just like his hair. I must admit, he is one of the coolest people I know, but...
More of those punches. I've never seen Twister.
Look at this display of strength from Twister.
I've never seen Twister lift someone up like that. Twister must have been getting them gains.
Oh, code breaker!
Frankie Vegas has hit a code breaker. That's the move that Brick Lane hit. That code breaker is used by every one of Brick Lane.
Ooh, spooky dookie.
I'm not sure how to react to that.
This is... I'm not sure if the crowd have registered what's gone on here. But is that... Oh, he's going for the double twist and shout.
Oh, they break it away.
His shoulder. Oh,
super
big kick.
Frankie Vegas
Frankie going to the second.
Frankie Vegas. Oh God, no.
What's going on here? Oh no. Oh no.
This does not look good.
Oh,
from
my
the second
goodness.
rope. Count to 100. And there's 3. You know what that means?
Still not a fan. They could only beat a single person cleanly. But the last time they faced a tag team, they lost. And the time before that, they had to cheat to get through.
I've got to give it to them though. They worked the numbers game. And unfortunately, it means Twister won't be in that ladder match next month.
But you know what? That's an extra person we can kick in the face now. But if there was Twister, there'd be one less. Kiss, please kiss.
Yeah, you both look good. Go on, you've done your bit.
Let's not forget the fact that Frankie Vegas hit a code breaker.
Frankie Vegas, I'm not sure how to react to that.
Frankie Vegas hit a code breaker. What?
And the thing is, it was a reaction. If he was smart, he wouldn't do it, but he reacted quickly, hit that code breaker. I think we'll have to have words about Brick Lane when we get backstage.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much confirmed. They hit the code breaker, and he hit it exactly like all the guys in Brick Lane did.
And here's the thing, you'd imagine that they were working together in Brick Lane. If one of them's hitting a code breaker, they wouldn't go without the other.
And it seems as though
Twister did fight valiantly.
He did. This almost seems like a retirement. What's next for Twister?
You do have to wonder what's next for Twister.
Oh, what? Who's this guy? Oh, it's...
What is this? I mean, Twister's been through a war, and I don't know who this guy is.
He's undoing his jacket there.
He seems to be struggling.
Yeah.
Oh no, look behind him! Look behind him!
Uh-oh.
Oh my God, that is a monster of a man.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my.
I would save him, but no, I'm good. I'm good. I would save him, but no, I'm good.
Oh dear God.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Have we ever seen this man before?
Ragdolling Twister.
Jesus.
Twister's out. Twister is out. Twister
There's
is
no
out.
way he's breathing right now.
Twister is
There's
out.
no way he's
Twister.
getting air into his lungs right now.
I almost feel for Twister.
Just slamming him down.
I want to go and save him, but I'm not getting in the ring with that.
I mean, I'm a smart guy, and I know we can't knock that guy down.
I want to see tomorrow.
This masked man is just ordering this big guy around. He's got some sort of tape. I can't see from here.
Are they duct taping his hands? What's going on here?
Show them. I think they're going to kidnap Twister.
Are they kidnapping Twister?
I have no idea what is going on.
What's going on?
What is this? Oh God, it's coming this way.
Oh Jesus. Nope.
Oh! Vicious DDT. And Twister has not moved since this massive man picked him up.
He's not getting up ever again. And you people aren't ever going to see Twister again at Sacrifice Pro.
Just look at that.
They're kidnapping Twister.
Just walking out with Twister.
I am not going near that. Nope. And the Phantom is just walking. Wow.
I mean, I think.
Well, Ollie, I'm back. We're back large and in charge.
That's right.
Yeah, the announcement from the Bromantics there. I mean, wow. There was a lot coming out there. And,
making his way through his time, being accompanied by his tag team partner, one half of the Hydra. This is Morgan Black.
well, Ollie, before we get to Morgan Black and this surprising brass ring contest, what did we just see? We just saw a beat-down Twister fight like he always does, picked apart with the what doesn't kill you makes you Sonya from Los Palomino. And then, to add insult to injury, the slithering Phantom Max Payne, the Phantasmal being himself, coming out with, well, I think that was John Grimm. I think.
Well, we had warning signs from a man that matches John Grimm. Yeah, Grimm's description. And it seems like the Phantom Max Thompson could have found himself an ally in Sacrifice, and you know what? Grimm days will definitely be upon us if that is the case.
The man follows the 10 bell salute, Ollie. You know the 10 bell salute is what you do when someone dies. If that's the case, it's no longer Sunny. It's Grimm.
In Leighton Buzzard.
In Leighton Buzzard, and now we've got Morgan Black out here, and I have no idea who he's facing. But we just saw him out feel they were unhappy,
Introducing his opponents.
not being represented fairly, and now they're getting a match. I mean, there's something. Richie Swift obviously trying to help them as best he can.
Of course, this is an opportunity, I guess, to impress Richie Swish.
Absolutely, but who is coming out?
Ladies and gentlemen, making his Sacrifice Pro Wrestling debut, this is Rich and Famous!
Certainly a surprise. And the crowd very much behind him. Obviously a man known to the local area and Rich and Famous. But that means little to a man with the pimp swagger of Morgan Black, who walks around with a diamond cane. Don't think Rich and Famous is going to sway him.
Pretty sure that cane costs more than the ring that he's standing in, Team.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I don't even know how we can afford Morgan Black.
You get to your corner, Sunshine.
You're lucky that she's holding you back, fam.
Get to your corner.
Yeah, Rich and Famous, he's a big dude. I think he has right now almost every advantage you could possibly need against a man like Morgan Black, apart from the numbers.
And the swagger.
Swagger doesn't win matches though.
Morgan Black would beg to differ with you. This is going to be a very interesting contest.
So we await to see, or to hear the opening bell, and to see where this match takes us.
Somewhere affluent is my guess, Ollie.
Big word.
Something like Buckinghamshire.
Oh, okay, cool.
And Morgan Black very, very wisely in no rush to get in this match.
Taking his time. He's a veteran. He knows this ring. You know, he's got someone like Anthony Mafia, who is a 9-year veteran, to give him extra advice to talk in his ear.
You ate your CD.
Probably did. Need a little snack. Forgot what I was going to say. See, taking that corner now.
And we're underway in our third contest for Sacrifice Pro 5. It is always Sunny Leighton Buzzard, Teach.
I feel like it is, but after what we just saw, it's a little bit grim out.
Well, grim days are apparently coming.
And the night seems to be getting a little bit blacker with Morgan Black in the ring.
When did you become my love child? Exactly!
It seems a little bit of dissension in the Black Mafia.
Well, they didn't get their opportunity in the to get a fatal four-way, and I feel like that's going to really bother them. And perhaps, yeah, that Morgan Black might end up having to find a new partner and really pushing forward. Who knows?
Right, come Morgan, more like rich in flavour. Rich in skills as well, so we'll see about that.
So we're going to see, are we actually going to see some wrestling in this match? Yes, we are.
And
Collar and elbow tie-up. Easy for me to say.
Use that, man, use the power.
Mind games from Rich and Famous.
Very clever. A man with the swagger and confidence of Morgan Black. He's used to being in the driver's seat. Taking that away from him and really applying mind games is the best strategy forward.
I do not feel comfortable anymore. Man.
It was in the ropes, man. I literally broke the hole.
It's above the belt. I mean, we're not officiators. We just see it.
That's definitely.
That's for Liam the ref to decide.
That's definitely Liam the ref's job.
Although right now he seems a little bit like a deer in the headlights.
Another collar and elbow tie-up, and surprise, surprise.
The bigger man getting Morgan Black in the corner.
Oh, wait a second, though.
Okay, got a reverse that.
Use his own momentum and force against him.
All black, all day. Nobody here can test me. Not you, not you, not you, not you.
And Morgan Black in his usual good mood.
The man refuting the "it's always sunny" claim and saying it's all black all day. And I think if he had his way, it would be.
All right, let's get some wrestling. Oh, that was a bad idea on behalf of Morgan Black. I don't think
separate a shoulder, Ollie.
I don't think you're going to take Rich and Famous down with a shoulder tackle.
No, I don't see that happening. You can try.
Yeah, second time lucky, and I'm still right.
Are you hearing bones crunch, or is it just me?
I'm hearing something. I mean,
I'm hearing some bones crunch.
I don't know. Someone's just bought a bag of crisps,
I could be Sony and crisps off shop, but I feel like I'm hearing bones crunch.
It did definitely
Let's
come from the ring.
Just listen.
Oh, misdirection. Oh, that one takes Morgan Black down. And Rich and Famous
just seems happy to be here, doesn't he?
He is, yeah. I mean, well, as he should. As he should.
Come on, give that little cover, time to get ready.
There's a year between us.
Mate, that was a long year. When did you do that, Sarajevo?
It seems this match almost being fought with words as much as wrestling right now.
Definitely a trade of barbs.
A battle of egos. Motor mouths going head to head.
Is he challenging? Oh, he's challenging to strength. Okay. This could be interesting. You've got 999 on the available on the phone, Ollie.
Well, yeah. I mean, we can get them in. We can get them in.
I think Crispy is a trained person when it comes to recovery positions and whatnot. So he can give one of them after one of them dies.
And now misdirection of.
Oh,
okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mind games from Rich and Famous. Seems to be working. Morgan Black falling for those.
Back him up, Brett, back him up. You stay strong.
We're going to see that test of strength. And they have it locked in, and I think this is going to be a very quick. No, maybe not. I stand corrected, Teej.
Morgan Black been in the gym, working with Warren Banks on his cardio. Get some gains.
Nice hip toss though. And a hammerlock from Rich and Famous. Oh, drives that knee into the
Putting all that
forearm.
body weight is going to separate a shoulder.
You know, the human arm is not meant to bend that way, Tej.
No, it is not. I have had an arm injury myself. I know exactly how painful that is for Morgan Black right now.
You tear some ligaments, you pop a joint.
It's a simple but effective move, and he's trying to really work that joint and try to separate that shoulder. If he can do that, he can't do the most basic moves.
He just takes Morgan Black over.
Oh, putting all his weight on the joint.
Rich and Famous wrestling is very technical style right now, focusing on that limb. And you notice Tej, he has not let go.
Nope. And he's going for it again. See, when he puts all that weight down, he's shoving it on the joint right between where the elbow is coming down, and it's really going to rock that joint. You can easily separate the forearm, easily.
Oh, well, look, just dirty tactics there.
But why is he getting out of the way? It's self-preservation at its finest.
Scraping at the eyes of Rich and Famous.
Well, if your arm is about to be broken, Ollie, I think you'd do anything to get out of there, wouldn't you? You'd do whatever you could.
Let's be honest, Tej, I wouldn't have stepped in the ring in the first place.
Of course not. And I don't agree with the tactics, but I understand why he's doing them. And Richard Swift having none of it, bringing him back in.
Talking about being brought in the hard way.
Big punch!
He's going for getting a big punch in.
Just about to say Rich and Famous retaking control in this match, but Morgan Black just squirming out of the way at the last moment.
He's really got to get that frustration vented out from early. He's got to tap into that anger. While Anthony Mafia in the background just showing him the jab.
It's almost like Anthony Mafia is coaching him and kind of...
That's what he does best.
Telling Morgan Black what to do. And like you said at the start, Anthony Mafia is the more experienced out of the two. Oh, hesitation drop kick.
9-year veteran of the ring. He is the one guiding Morgan Black to greatness.
Did you notice how Morgan Black focused that drop kick on the shoulder joint?
Absolutely.
Almost like a turnabout's a fair play.
A good fighter will target the weakest joints. You'll keep going. You don't chop a tree down from the head, you chop it down at its roots. You find the weakest point and you exploit it. That's exactly what Morgan Black needs to be doing right now. Turnabout's fair play, Ollie, stepping on the same joint that Richie Smith's been working on. And here comes the swagger, here comes the confidence.
I think as soon as he thinks he's got the upper hand, he almost just can't turn it off.
He needs to be very careful that he doesn't get too confident. An unknown commodity like Richard Famous can easily take advantage if he starts to lose sight of his goal.
Oh my goodness, pin drop. 1, 2.
Should have gone for a proper cover. Using just his leg to kid him down is not a smart decision. He should have grabbed a leg and pulled him over. If he was serious about winning, that's exactly what he would have done. His confidence is starting to overtake him again.
You know, I've seen Morgan Black put many opponents away with that pin drop, and that just speaks volumes for Rich and Famous and what it's going to take to put this guy away.
They're working on the neck here. Really starting to pull at the lower back as well. Richie Swift still got more on the Richard Famous, got more on the tank. Ooh, sunset flip. Beautiful.
He's got to cover 1, 2. Just the 2.
But look how quickly Morgan Black gets up.
And a knee to the gut, taking the wind out of the sails.
Making him know he's in the ring with a faster man.
This one is for you. This is you causing this.
Morgan Black really needs to focus on his in-ring opponent, not on the crowd. That's not what's going to get him the win.
Morgan Black really turning things up right now. I think the pendulum of momentum is definitely swinging in the favor of Morgan Black. Oh, wait a second, that misdirection.
And he walks away like nothing happened.
Like butter wouldn't melt.
Like a pickpocket robbery, just walks off as if he's not had his hands deep in someone else's pockets, taking their money. And here comes the swagger. And Richard Famous going up top now. Taking too long, focus on the crowd. And he paid for it.
Sweeps the leg. 2.
And that could be the last gasp of a very, very confident man. He made the same mistake Morgan Black did and he paid for it.
Oh, just a open palm slap from
taste
Morgan
out of his
Black.
mouth as well. No amount of caveat's going to fix that, but a big splash might help.
Oh, boot up though from Morgan Black. Saw Rich and Famous coming. Oh, axe handles to the chest. And a huge elbow. We're going to see another one. Oh no, wait.
Oh,
he's picked him up.
Oh man, that is impressive.
Rich and Famous got Morgan Black exactly where he wants him. I think I know what's coming. Rolling senton. Oh my goodness, all of his weight down on the chest. 1, 2. Oh my
Not a
goodness.
place you want to be. A man of his weight and girth going all the way down your lower abdomen. If he starts to rupture that stomach, it makes it hard to breathe, it makes it hard to move. Not something you want, even for a conditioned man like Morgan Black.
Cannot believe the intestinal fortitude of Morgan Black after that rolling senton.
Richard Famous now measuring Morgan Black. He knows the end is near, he smells blood.
The crowd firing up. Oh my goodness, a huge boot. How on earth did Morgan Black get his foot up that high? I have no idea.
Not from 6 ways to Sunday.
Lackadaisical cover from Morgan Black.
Not taking it seriously. Just seems like he's not taking it seriously to me.
You've got to think, Jefe put his body weight into that pin. He might just be walking out the victory right now.
He's not putting enough effort in to get the pin. He could have won this 10 minutes ago if he put the proper body weight down and took the pin. He's taking Richard Famous lightly and he's going to pay for it.
Oh, Blue Thunderball. 1, 2. Oh, look at this.
There's no reason for him to be up there.
Anthony Mafia just distracting the referee on the apron. You've got to think Rich and Famous had this won.
Oh, but Morgan
Wait a second.
Black
It's that cane.
got the cane. He's about to go down Mean Street.
Oh wait, but Rich and Famous does it. Oh, running clothesline.
Turning him inside out.
Morgan Black, his eyes rolling into the back of his head.
And now it's up to whichever man can get up first.
Just about going for a pin cover. 1, 2. Oh, well, look at this. Come on. Anthony Mafia putting the leg of Morgan Black on throw. I'm not sure if Liam
Protecting
Smith.
his team interest. That's exactly what you should do.
Liam, the ref, missed it. He was watching the shoulders. Oh, wait, maybe not.
The waste man's been ejected from the building.
About time, if you ask me, Tees. Liam, the ref.
But not paying attention. He's
Liam,
going for it again.
Really
Oh,
asserting
watch out,
himself.
watch out, watch out.
No, not again. Morgan Black's got the cane. Liam.
He's charged up.
Liam, oh! Into the midriff. And Liam, the ref, still to the back of the head.
And that's the money shot right there,
Liam,
baby.
the ref, is just distracted with Anthony
That's
Mafia.
it.
He's missed everything in the ring. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Teach.
Here we go, winner, Morgan Black!
Richard Famous's stock just fell quite significantly. Morgan Black walking down Easy Street with a swagger.
Someone call the cops. The Black Mafia just stole a win.
Absolutely.
This is
come to the end of the first half of Chapter 5 as we hear the familiar music of the motivated
and dangerous Chase Williams, Danny Mayhem, one half of Team Mad.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring this time, Chase Williams and Danny Mayhem, Team Mad!
Of course, Team Mad, a team that you and I have seen garner victories up and down the country.
Absolutely.
Everywhere they go, chaos reigns.
They've been at Hope Wrestling and they've made a name for themselves. They've been at LCW and made a name for themselves. And of course, they've been at Sacrifice and they've made a name for themselves. They are a very dangerous team at the best of times, and they are a nasty team at the worst of times.
Well, they say it's always sunny in Leighton, Buzzard, but in Team Mad's minds, it's nothing but rainy days and misery.
But now they know that in a month's time they will be ascending a ladder to grab gold that they feel they would deserve.
And introducing their opponents.
And of course, Team Mad's opponents today coming in as part of the New Talent Initiative.
Ladies and gentlemen, making their Sacrifice Pro Wrestling debuts, the team of Diamond Dave Andrews and Iron Dan Danny Chase, Battle Squad Awesome!
We await the appearance of Battle Squad Awesome.
I think they're scared. They ain't coming in it. Oh, that Iron Man, he's scared.
Here we have Battle Squad Awesome, Danny Chase, Dan Andrews.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, introducing to you the team of Diamond Dave Andrews and Iron Dan Danny Chase, Battle Squad Awesome!
Very gifted young team have made their names across the UK, recently challenging Hard Knocks Inc. for the tag team titles. Back in March, made a great impression. Much like Max Peach, these two young men, very big fans of superheroes. And I don't think this crowd knows what they're in for just yet.
Well, that's the whole point of the New Talent Initiative, Tej. Introducing the Sacrifice Pro Faithful. It's a talent they wouldn't normally see in these parts, and that's exactly what Battle Squad Awesome are.
The real question is, are they prepared for what Team Mad can do? We know what Team Mad can do, but these guys, much like Max Peach, are an unknown commodity. And it's really in these kinds of environments where these teams tend to shine. They know they've got something to prove, and they've come here to make a statement. Now, Team Mad, they have a lot to lose here. Ollie.
Well, that's it. Team Mad have already proved exactly what they're about. They've proved they're one of the biggest dogs in the fight in the tag team division here at Sacrifice. And you know what, Battle Squad Awesome, they've got absolutely nothing to lose. Win, lose or draw, they may not be back for a while in Sacrifice.
But if they win, they will make a lasting impression, and it will give them a huge psychological advantage. When Team Mad got that spot there's immediately a target on their back, and now they've got to maintain their win stats as they go into next month. If they lose here, what does that say to the other teams as they go into that main event?
It's a very good point. And at this moment, Los Palominos, they've been in a match today, as is Team Mad right now. Bromantics though. Bromantics have got a free pass, it seems. Diamond Dave Andrews.
Psychological advantage. Gave him a kick for his troubles.
Putting a stop to Danny Mayhem.
Don't take your eyes off the diamonds.
And Danny Mayhem trying the same thing.
Not so successful.
Kick. Dave Andrews saw it coming and gets in a drop kick of his own.
Giving it to Chase Williams.
Should I check Danny? Let's show you the new tools. Iron Dunn.
And Team Mad, like the lapdogs they are, just yapping away at Liam the ref. Do not envy his job today, Tej.
No, I do not. Props to Liam the ref, though. He's done many matches in a row already. Exhausting job.
So Iron Dan, Danny chasing now.
Danny Chase versus Chase Williams. That's going to be hard to call.
Chase versus Chase.
Danny Mayhem doing a little Ric Flair strut there.
I thought he was having some sort of seizure.
Shouts out to the Nature Boy. We hope you recover very soon. Everyone in the pro wrestling is thinking of you.
So is Danny Mayhem cheering for Chase Williams or for Danny Chase?
You've already confused me. Diamond, I'm just saying there, watch the closed fist of Chase Williams, who we know is a hard hitter, as is both the members of Team Mad. In fact, all of Team Mad are hard hitters. And it's a fair thing to watch out for.
And after some typical Team Mad shenanigans, let's try and get this match back on track.
Got a good lock up there.
Oh, Danny Chase going for the beard.
It's against the rules.
But look at that, Danny Chase just in the blink of an eye, rolling out, rolling through, and really controlling this match right now, Tej. I think that's the experience edge that Danny Chase brings to the table right now.
To the back, it really starts to push and compress the spine as they pull on the neck. Not a nice thing you want.
Oh, beautifully executed dropkick by Iron Dan.
Only a one count though. Takes a lot more to take Team Mad and put them away.
I think that's a statement right there. Chase Williams showing that he will not go quietly into the night. He could have laid there and kind of given himself a second or two's more recovery time.
Crowd chant for DDA there. Oh, the height he got there, beautiful.
Diamond Dave Andrews flying through the air with a foot stomp to the arm.
Chase Williams begging, not the arm. Oh, wrenching on it. Very quick tag there, keeping each other fresh. And now, repeating what his partner did with an axe handle. Very, very nice.
Which just shows the smarts of Battle Squad awesome. This isn't their first time at the dance
No,
stage.
but pulling at the beard, not a good decision. As a bearded man myself, I feel personally attacked.
Battles were also really working on the arm and now the head.
Danny Mayhem screaming at Liam, telling him he's got to get things in order, but these quick tags, they've got a few seconds to hold in there.
This is definitely a smart move by Battles Wilson. They really are controlling this.
Tandem kicks.
Stereo
and Danny Mayhem's had enough and too little, too late. Oh, wow. It's a sea of elbows. It's exactly what you get at a metal concerts, not what you want in a wrestling ring.
And those elbows just crashing down. Oh, double elbows as well. And Battles Wilson really taking charge in this one, Tej. You called it from the start. They've got absolutely nothing to lose, and right now they're fighting like there's no tomorrow.
Everything to gain. What does it mean if they win here? That's the real question.
Oh, look at that. Chase Williams just assisting Danny Chase off of that top rope. And of course, by assisting, I mean shoving off violently.
Which is what a team partner would do if you're looking after your other teammate. I don't agree with it, I'm just saying that's exactly what you'd do.
And now Team Mad dividing and conquering.
2 count there.
But again, Danny Mayhem
really got to keep his anger in control. Running
his mouth off, he just can't help himself.
It's a fair point. Now what he's really clever about him is isolating his tag partner, keeping him in the far corner, really starting to restrict his breathing, you know, with a foot to the neck. It's a classic technique, but the reason it's lasted for over 100 years in wrestling is it works. You cut off the breathing and make them more worn out. They have to breathe heavier. They can't do as many flashy moves, anything more devastating. They can't do anything basic. This is what a good tag team does. As you said, Ollie, you called it as the mastermind, divide and conquer.
Danny Chase just eats that clothesline there from Chase Williams. Just the 2 count again.
They're not easy to put away. They weren't easy in any of their previous bouts, and they won't be easy in Sacrifice either. They have a moniker to live up to. And the crowd call for Diamond Dan. The Iron Man himself really needs to get out. This is where Team Mad begins to shine, and
Iron Dan, Danny Chase taking over. Danny Mayhem. Oh, and Chase Williams just sprinting across the ring. Knocking out Diamond Dave Andrews on the ring apron. And Danny and Chase.
Oh, you know what's coming next.
Just isolating Danny Chase.
Injecting a little bit of madness into your day.
Oh, wait a second, Teach. We've seen this before, we know it's coming.
Measuring him here.
The Crane King in stereo. Oh my goodness.
Not just motivated and dangerous, Ollie, motivated and devastating.
But just the 2 count off the crimp kick from Team Mad.
Bringing the more measured man in now, the technically gifted one's the 2. Chase Williams.
I'm not sure if you can say either man is gifted, Teach.
Oh, I mean, I might not like them, Ollie, but I respect them. Just same as Chaos Kite Payne. I might not like them, but I respect them.
Danny Chase has got the boot up and a diving drop kick.
Very nice.
And they've made the tag, but they've made the tag. Diamond Andrews is in.
Oh,
but Liam the ref didn't see it. Liam the ref didn't see it. Danny Mayhem using every dirty trick in his dirty book.
And now he's isolating the leg.
And then Team Mad making sure that the tag was seen.
A very good psychological factor, Ollie, because they've got him facing his tag partner. He can't reach him. That is very clever. Showing that he's so close and yet he's so far away.
Oh, look at that. Danny just catching the legs. Bringing through the. Oh, we've seen this before.
We know what's coming.
Up and
never
over with a
present.
stomp. Oh, my goodness. Hangman's foot stomp.
That gut feeling you get. Oh, wow. Wow. Danny Mayhem, the angriest man in Sacrifice Pro Wrestling, without a shadow of a doubt. Who needs anger management when you got Danny Mayhem?
Well, Mayhem is as Mayhem does. Danny Mayhem is not a happy man with that 2 count, but you know what? I think Team Mad just need to work towards that final net. And wait for the bitches whisper! Oh, snap German!
You know, the day that Danny Mayhem isn't angry anymore, Team Mad might as well spam because they're called Team Mad for a reason. Look at Diamond Dan though, he is itching to get in this. Diamond Dave, excuse me.
Can Danny Chase make the tag? This is the closest he's coming a long way.
And here comes Diamond
is in. Flying clothesline. Make that 2. Make that 3. Make that 4. Diamond Dave Andrews
the diamond in the rough. It's quite all right, Ollie. Dave Andrews showing he's the shining member of the team right now. Oh,
well, he's been stood on. He's been stood on double knees. He's been stood on that ring apron for a big portion of this match, waiting to get involved.
And very measured neck breaker, took his time, made sure Danny Mayhem watched him take him down.
All that frustration, all that anger, all that will to fight. The floodgates have opened. Teej and Diamond Dave Andrews is tearing Team Mad apart right now.
A pale man like Chase Williams, you are going to see some red hit that canvas.
Oh, look at this.
Monkey flip. Oh,
into his partner.
Very nice.
Chase Williams didn't see him coming.
What's he got planned here?
It's going diving DDT. 1, 2, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness indeed. Take another shot at home, boys and girls. What has Diamond Dave got to do here? I mean, he's got both of them down. They're exhausted. He's fresh. He's just got to keep picking them apart.
Danny Mayhem's got that waistline. Wait a second though. Pulling him off. Going rolled up.
Holding on there.
Spins him round. To the knee.
Feels like a modified Rainmaker with a knee at the end. It's beautiful.
Good night, Danny Mayhem. He is on Dream Steam right now, Teej.
And then they're going for something awesome here.
The shoulder tackle clothesline combo. Poetry in motion.
Wow.
What a drop kick.
Going to compress his chest with that kick.
Oh, look at this. They got him hooked. And dropped him down.
Awesome slam.
1, 2. Oh, no. Teej, you got to think that if it wasn't for Danny Mayhem into the knee, this match would be over.
Neck breaking's really pissed now. He wants to take advantage of this. Make a man like Danny Mayhem angry. It's not going to have good results.
Oh, he's got him up. Seen this before. Running knee into the spine buster. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. I have no idea how Diamond Dave Andrews found the intestinal fortitude to kick out.
Diamond in the rough, baby. That's what it takes. That's what it to be.
That move would put any other man away, Teej.
I think Team Mad sensed the beginning of the end here. They've got to capitalize. If he hits his superplex, that's going to be the end of it.
The Diamond Dave just holding on for dear life right now.
Hitting those already damaged ribs with that, from that drop kick.
Oh, Danny's on the outside.
Goes.
Oh, but here comes Chase. Chase has got him hooked now. This could get dangerous, Teej. On a forearm up the top. Oh, wait a second. Look at Danny Chase sneaking in. Oh, super kick to the face. Oh, my goodness.
Good night, Irene.
1, 2.
Oh, and
Danny
of course,
Mayhem just pulling Chase Williams out of
saving
harm's
his
way.
partner.
My goodness.
What a good brother does. The Battle Squad Awesome really started to get incensed. They're having none of this.
We've got Chase fighting on the ring apron.
Oh,
low blow.
Oh, he's pulling him down.
He's got him on 1, 2. He's got the tights and Liam Smith hasn't seen it.
Wow.
Team Mad stealing the victory.
Wow. As if we expected anything else, Ollie. Once again, Team Mad.
Wait, that's Palomino here.
Looking to pick apart the corpse to get a fresh pound of meat. Don't forget, Ollie.
Los Palominos clearing house right now.
In September, we know who's going to be in that ladder match. We know what's waiting for them. Los Palominos are smart. Doing exactly what was done to them before and capitalizing. They don't want these guys to be 100% when it comes to the next event. They want them to make sure they know Los Palominos reigns supreme. And they put a banana in his mouth just to add insult to injury. Wow.
Oh, they've got him up. Oh, wait a second, here come the Bromantics!
Oh.
The Bromantics are here!
Saving their rivals of all people. Los Palominos backing off for now. But in September, this is the sight you'll see with a ladder and 2 tails hanging above. Palominos, Bromantics, Team Mad.
Tej, you gotta think.
Gotta be a bit of a grudging respect here, baby.
What this scene could look like if it wasn't for the Bromantics saving the day.
And not willing to fight him, having enough of it. Wow. Both of them battered, but not beaten.
You know what, Tej, we need to thank the Bromantics just right now.
They are the saviours of this place.
They just saved the main event because I don't think it would have happened if Los Palominos.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest in the second half of Chapter 5. It's always sunny in Leighton Buzzard. It's a championship match for the Rising Sun Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Bergamo, Italy. He is the pride of Italy, Akira! And introducing in the corner to my left, he is the current, reigning and defending Rising Sun Champion, the superstar, Dunn!
So sit yourselves down, folks, strap yourselves in, because what you're about to experience is going to be an absolute roller coaster.
As is every Ashley Dunn match, as is every Akira match. All the Akira matches we've seen show that he is a fighting and a very, very zealous young man. He was a fighting champion, and he's got the fighting spirit, the Puro Wrestling spirit that we admire so much. And there we go, the opening bell ringing for this contest. And it's going to be very interesting to see whether the travelling is difficult on Akira, if he's had to try to acclimate. We don't know how long it's been since he flew over. He could be tired, he could be worn out. Obviously, this is on home soil, and we said this in the match in Italy that it would be a fact for Ashley Dunn, and it didn't turn out to be an issue. So it could be that Akira will be fine here. Not a heavy distance to go from Italy to the UK, but all that travelling, getting on the plane, waiting in the terminal, can be exhausting. Ooh.
Oh, look at Akira showing he will not be pushed around in this match. Definitely a statement there from the Italian star.
Saying to Ashley Dunn, I can give as much as I can take. It's the right attitude to have for this.
Without a doubt. And these guys very equally matched. That they can both fly, they can both grapple, they can both strike. This is the most beautiful clash of styles. So look at that.
Saying, you want to put me away? It's going to take a lot more than that, sunshine.
Ashley Dunn up and over through the legs.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, and a nice drop kick there from
That's
Ashley
how
Dunn.
good Ashley Dunn is. Even when he misses a step and stumbles, he still has the strength to get a drop kick in.
I think I know what's going to happen. Oh, Ashley Dunn looked like he was going to fly, and Akira. Wait a second. Oh! Misdirection.
Anything
Ashley Dunn
you can do, I can do better.
And Ashley Dunn just taking a seat. That one could have got very dangerous very quickly.
But look at the speed. There's no wasted effort on this part. Absolutely gifted young man.
Beautiful arm drag. Oh, drop
for
kick
the
to the
knee
knee.
now. Absolutely gorgeous.
Oh,
and to the head to follow.
Side of the face. Off the ropes.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Forcing Ashley Dunn, his head bouncing off the canvas.
As we expected, Ollie, a very, very fast-paced event. It's taking off like a rocket, and it has no sign of slowing down. This is exactly what we saw in their previous contest in Italy.
Ooh. And of course, folks, you can check out that match at the Rising Sun Wrestling Facebook page. I'm pretty sure they've got the English commentary on there for us as well as the Italian.
We were very, very honoured that they asked us to call it, and we would happily do anything. I mean, we welcome them here, and we were very welcome there, and we do appreciate it.
Oh, stiff chop there from Akira.
I mean, that's a young man. Look at his physique. He's very ripped. He's obviously worked very, very hard to get to where he is. And the strength shows his core strength is phenomenal to lift a man like Ashley Dunn up.
Just beautifully executed suplex
Got
there.
a 1.5 count there. Now Ashley Dunn trying to find a middle ground here. Getting stopped every time.
Oh! Enziguri from the superstar.
Behind the temple.
Akira is rocking right now. Oh, but
up and over.
Oh, and a shoulder tackle.
Very, very
up
nice.
and over.
And this is more of that high flying style.
Oh my goodness, Hurricane Rana!
But landed right on the base of his skull.
Oh, Akira just ducks out of the way at the last second, as does Ashley
Look
Dunn.
at this misdirection.
Oh, and a drop kick from the superstar.
Right on the mush, but not letting Akira roll out. Smart. Going straight for the cover.
Just the 2 count.
Now that's the experience Ashley Dunn has. He's not letting him get out of the ring. He's not giving him a chance to breathe. Now he's going straight for the neck. Look at that. Getting those huge thighs around his neck and really starting to torque on it there.
So the legs in a figure 4 shape. Instead of wrapping up the legs, he's wrapping up the neck and the throat.
Now he's trying to reverse the pressure here. He's got to try and flip out of it. Very difficult to do. Now all Ashley Dunn has to really do is pull down on his left leg. Offering instead to let him get up and get his breath back. Not a smart decision in my mind, but he obviously respects him.
That's it. It definitely shows the respect. I mean, that ladder match we called in Italy,
I think he'd want to chop him
was
now.
an absolute battle. Oh! And teach that right there is the reason why I went into commentary and not into in-ring competition. The chest of Akira's lit up like a traffic light.
You know, Akira might be going home to Italy tomorrow, but he's going to remember that he was in England.
He'll have a hand-shaped tan mark.
Oh,
and just
Akira having none of it.
Oh, 1 for Akira, 2 for Akira. I'll say we know both men love their strikes.
Oh,
and
wow,
this
really
is no
threw him
exception.
in there. I think he's just pissed off Ashley Dunn all the more. Look at the force he's driving in. He's having none of that.
And just the torque, because Ashley Dunn whips their hips round on those elbow drops, so the torque and the force
And you see, that's
in that elbow.
That's the training and the experience Ashley Dunn's had. Years of backyard wrestling, working with the best of the best. Transitioning into a more professional role, has remembered all the techniques he's been given over the years. At 27 years old, Ashley Dunn has still been wrestling for over a decade. That is insane.
He's calling for the brainbuster. If he hits this could be good night.
Oh,
no, Akira dodges.
Akira gets out.
Nice kicks.
Oh,
and a forearm
wow.
with authority.
This showman's fired up.
A running European uppercut into the corner. Oh, and a clothesline to boot.
Nice.
Awesomely executed.
Ashley doesn't know where he is right now.
Oh, diving
wow.
knees! Diving knees from Akira! Ashley Dunn looks like he's unconscious. 1, 2. Teach, I have no idea how on earth
Instinct.
Ashley Dunn kicked out of that.
Instinct is what got him out of that. When you have been wrestling as long as Ashley Dunn has, your body will react before your brain gets a chance to. And now Akira measuring him.
Oh, and a kick from Ashley Dunn.
Ashley Dunn's having enough
Oh, wait
of it.
a second, we've seen this a few
that.
times. Oh, but Akira again just ducks out the way. Just showing that these two guys know each other so well.
Irish whip after Irish whip. Misdirection after misdirection. Look at the
Ashley Dunn
speed of
just cannot
Akira.
catch him. Oh, and a kick to the side of the face.
Come on, kids, you got to capitalize here.
Akira springboards up.
Look at that.
Oh,
Beautiful.
springboard cutter.
Ashley Dunn is on Dream Street.
I think that's it, Teach. 1, 2, new champ. No.
Ashley Dunn thinking they're back in Italy in the first contest right now. Jeez.
And just like that, just the fluidity of Akira ducking out of the way.
If you're watching this on Pivot Share, rewind and watch it in slow-mo as he grabs Ashley Dunn's neck and drives his head into the ground.
Another one of those knife-edge chops from Italy with love.
Oh, Ashley Dunn trying to fight back here.
They duck the clothesline.
Oh, running knee! Oh, I think Ashley Dunn sells blood in the water.
Oh, we've seen this before. He's got him up. Flow rider! Flow rider!
God!
1, 2, 3! Oh, no!
You see, both men are taking so many measured headshots here. It's no wonder that they're so exhausted, and I don't know how long they're going to be able to keep this up.
What? It's that flow rider from Ashley Dunn. Launching Akira's the base of his skull, the top of his spine.
Right at the back of the neck, where the vertebra is at its most vulnerable.
Oh, wait a second, Siege. Wait a second. I think I see what Ashley Dunn's got in mind. Suicide dive from the superstar! And both men are down on the outside.
You gotta love it. All for the Rising Sun Championship. This is how much that belt means to Ashley Dunn and Akira. Representing the company well.
And Ashley Dunn's off the ropes. On Akira ducked out of the way again. Oh, and a forearm for his troubles.
Call me a masochist, but I love seeing this kind of violence.
Looks like Akira's going to give it.
Not wanting to be outdone, it's Akira.
Oh,
Jesus!
My goodness!
Suicida! Mamma mia!
Akira throwing caution to the wind, diving through the ropes.
How has that kid not got a concussion?
Like a heat-seeking missile. And somehow both men roll back into the ring. Both men showing the scars of this match.
Oh
my goodness!
I think he knows the beginning of the end is coming.
Oh, and a running forearm from Ashley Dunn with more chops.
God. He knows there's a job to be done, and he can sense that defense is in sight.
And again, ducking out the way. Again. And a forearm this time. Akira just somehow having Ashley Dunn's number. Oh! Super kick!
He's going for it!
Double underhook destroyer!
Oh, Jesus! He's dead! That's all she wrote!
1, 2, 3! Oh my goodness! How the hell did Akira kick out of that double underhook destroyer? Folks, I have no idea
this is
what
why
we're witnessing now.
Fans.
This is superhuman.
This is the superstar, my friend.
And Ashley
the Akira Tozawa chant up now.
Just mocking Akira. I have no idea how that kid is
mocking him. I think it's respect. He's showing respect here.
Do you hear what Ashley Dunn just called for?
Oh my goodness.
Death from above. That diving double foot stomp that has put so many opponents away. Ashley Dunn, the superstar's at the top again. Akira out of the way. Oh, another chop.
I think he caught him in the throat.
And Ashley Dunn just crumpled to the floor.
Look at how angry this kid is. He wants to bring that belt back home. His countrymen in his locker room in Rising Sun watching him. Ashley Dunn saying, please sir, can I have another? Jeez, right on the temple.
Roaring elbow. And Akira is on Dream Street right now. And a second. How is Akira's jaw still attached to his face?
I don't know, but he's crumpling like an accordion.
I have no idea what's in the water in Italy, but I want some. Oh, Ashley going for a kick, and Akira's up again. Oh, Buzzard! And a super kick! to Italy and brought the gold back with him. And Akira was not going to give up without a fight, without a chase. Follows Ashley Dunn all the way back to England and retrieves the belt he lost in Italy. What a match, team!
What a contest! One of the best matches in Sacrifice Pro history, and Akira showing this world, this country, this locker room, just how damn good Italian wrestling is.
And Ashley Dunn calling for a mic.
No, I'm going to shake your hand. I'm not going to shake your hand. Not long ago, I faced Akira in Italy in a ladder match, and I beat him. But no one wrestled some good wrestlers up and down England, right? Really good, well off right. Right, it's not hard guys I don't get to mention them. Because this guy here, Akira, for someone who's so young, he is so incredibly good.
Never a true word said by the superstar.
You know what? It's not just Akira. Matt Peach in the back of the room as well. These two lads decided to come across to England and spend what, 2, 3, maybe a month here? Why? Because they love wrestling. Now, there's a lot of guys in the UK that aren't fussed about doing those kind of things, and they won't get anywhere. You see Akira, see Max, I can tell you right now, this won't be the last time you ever see them. We will definitely have them back here.
And there we have it, folks.
If you do ever see them again, make sure you give the biggest noise ever. Because one day you're going to turn around and say, I saw Akira, I saw Max do Leighton Buzzard. When they're all around the world, so as I said, I'm not going to shake their hands, because you don't deserve a shake of their hand. My God, you are a warrior, you're an athlete, you're incredible. You're so young, you have many years in front of you. A handshake won't do, but a goddamn hug will.
The ultimate sign of respect from the superstar to Akira.
Wonderful match, we saw history made here, and I damn hope it's not the last time we see them.
Once again, your new champion.
Well, Ollie, we knew this one was coming. I don't think we're prepared, but we knew it was coming.
Of course, Hustle Malone recently travelling up the M1 to bring home with him the Hope Championship.
Hustle Malone was the #1 contender in Hope, waited for the right moment to grab that belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring this time, representing T-Man, he is the current Hope Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Hustle Malone!
Hustle Malone watched and waited as Ryan Smile and Chris Tyler went to war. He waited, and then he emerged and took what he says was his. Hustle Malone said, in his own words, he has two shoulders for a reason, and he is coming for that belt.
Tej, I could just imagine the landscape of Sacrifice and of Hope Wrestling changing dramatically if Hustle Malone was to pull it off and walk away with the Ultimate Sacrifice Championship as well.
He has a stiff contest in front of him in the Dragon Warrior, Jefe.
Of course, Jefe.
Oh, he's not waiting.
Oh,
he's going straight for it.
Straight for Hustle Malone. Jefe storming the ring straight for Hustle Malone, takes him over. There's press, mounted punches.
Jefe man possessed here. Wow.
The referee calling for the bell.
Oh, wow.
Hustle Malone dunked out of the way at the very last second, right in front of us, folks.
A mile a minute there, straight into the post.
Jeff's head just bounced off of that steel post.
I don't think he knows where he is right now.
And a second
twice
time.
for good measure.
Hustle Malone is like a shark that smells blood.
Oh, he knows that Jefe is hurt. He's going to go and capitalize. He wants this to be a quick defense, to be fresh for whoever wins the main event tonight, be it Warren Banks or Chaos Kite Payne. He wants them to know he's vicious and he is ready. He doesn't want to waste any time. He doesn't want to do anything dangerous. He wants to get Jefe down, smother him, and pin him.
It seems, if you ask me, I don't think Hustle Malone needs to do any more to prove he's a dangerous individual.
Oh, to take a seat, Jefe, and have your chest caved in for your measure. Wow.
Now Jefe just managing to almost retake control in this match at ringside. Oh, a knife edge chop.
You can feel a thud in that one.
I felt that one over here, Tej. And Hustle Malone now being dumped to the floor.
Not content to have him take a seat, rather he goes straight to the floor. When was the last time you saw Jefe this angry?
Well, you see that this is the thing. Hustle Malone has that innate ability just to get under people's skin. He can take the calmest, most collected person you'll ever meet, and he will turn them into a ball of rage.
Oh, he certainly did it to me earlier, saying that he's the only one who talks to me, little man. Definitely, he knows what to say and how to say it.
Oh, and a nice Hurricane Rana from Jefe. And Jefe with those punches in the corner, raining in those fists of fury. Oh, well, look.
Hustle Malone. The head there.
Raking the other track. Oh!
Didn't even go, but it went for the leg instead.
Kick to the back of the head, jack in the neck.
Missed that bit.
And just like that, that's all it takes for Hustle Malone to get back in the driving seat.
Let's hear it for Superman, eh?
It seems you and I were there the night that Hustle won that Hope Championship.
We were indeed.
We saw just the change in Hustle Malone. He just when the chips were down and when he had to do whatever it took to bring that gold home. Just a streak of ruthlessness and aggression and viciousness from Hustle was second to none.
I mean, look at that, just kicking the ropes and making his body shake. It's genius. He knows exactly what to do and what to pinpoint to make sure he gets the right kind of response, physically and verbally. He's a force of nature when he starts striking. Every part of him has just been crafted to hurt. That's what makes him so damn good. Oh, and taking Jefe out now. Hustle Malone wants king of the ring, saying his time is precious, count him.
You know what, Hustle Malone would be happy to take a count-out victory in this match. It's not a championship match, Tej. This is the number one contendership. Whoever wins, regardless of how, is going away with that number one contendership spot.
Just saying to him, keep counting. He's not giving him a chance to get in. He wants nothing to do with the risk-taking maneuvers of Jefe. He wants this to be a quick and measured approach and get his win and go home. And then watch very carefully for the Warren Banks Kite Payne main event. That's what he wants to do.
Well, that's the thing, and both competitors in this match will have one eye. Oh, look!
And the strength's already been taken out of him, but wow!
As I was saying,
musters it anyway.
Both men with an eye on the next show. but they need to keep focus on what is in the ring right now.
You cannot see the forest through the trees, Ollie. You've got to stay focused on your current objective. You're absolutely right, as always.
That's very kind of you to say. I'm glad someone finally recognises that. Oh, and a short DDT.
Really snapped his neck there.
Yeah, TJ, that's the DDT that retired Cy Gregory all those months ago. One of the many scalps claimed by Hustle Malone.
There's a reason that a lot of people find the DDT uncomfortable to watch. They find it uncomfortable to be around. It's because it is a nasty move designed to knock you senseless, give you a concussion, and break your neck.
It is. I mean, I've fallen on my face many times.
Ollie, there's a difference between falling on your face and having your face driven down with force.
I can only imagine what it's like having a man like Hustle Malone driving my face into that canvas.
Jefe fighting back here, though.
Well, if there's one thing we know about Jefe, it's the heart and the fight and the spirit of the Dragon Warrior. He will never give up on either himself or the Sacrifice Pro fans.
But it might not matter if Hustle Malone gets his way. He could just have him, he could just knock him out. Then Jefe doesn't have to give up. He'll submit to Hustle Malone's will. That's one thing we know about Hustle Malone is he's vicious and he can do that.
Nice a running uppercut from Hustle and a boot from Jefe. As we said, he will not go quietly into the night. He will not give up without a fight. And a corner drop kick from the Dragon Warrior.
Getting some fight back in here.
That too.
Hustle Malone staggered here. Oh, look at that.
Spinning side slam. 1, 2, 3. Oh. TJ thought for a second there we had our #1 contender.
It'll take more than that to put away the Hope champion, Ollie. You know that better than I do. The crowd divided here between Jefe and Hustle Malone.
Jeff's got up.
Oh, corkscrew miss.
He went for that corkscrew moonsault. Got nothing but canvas.
Not what you want when you're aiming for a body. Oh, and Hustle Malone smells blood in the water. He's going to ask him to get in the sea.
No, reversal, roll up, 1, 2. Oh. And a kick from Hustle, he's got him up. Going for that backslide. Jefe rolls out.
Oh,
get in the sea.
Just like that.
Jefe rolling to the outside.
Jefe getting a lifesaver there.
The momentum from the maneuver just took Jefe to the outside.
The Dragon Warrior's wings are not being clipped just yet. But that's all about ring placement. That's ring awareness that Jefe has.
You know what, TJ? I'm not so sure that could have been ring awareness. That could have just been the sheer momentum, the whiplash effect from that maneuver just carrying Jefe to the outside. Either way, it's a godsend because right now it's the only thing that's keeping Jefe in this match.
Like a predator stalking wounded prey. Everything is measured. Everything is calculated. Very, very clever on his part, and he's going to take his time now. He knows he's got a weakened Jefe. Hustle Malone can just walk and talk the talk and hit him whenever he pleases. And now it's just a question of what does Jefe have left in the tank? Some trash being talked there. Jefe trying to get back in this. Oh, nasty forearm.
Oh, and a forearms from Hustle Malone as well. Oh, double forearms. And both men are knocked out. Referee Liam's up to 8.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No. You've got to be kidding me.
is...
Oh! Just got in.
Wow. At the last second, literally.
I thought it was a double count out.
Liam was up to 9. We almost had ourselves a tie. I mean,
Ref Liam would have been the most hated man in this building if he did a double count out. No doubt about it. But look at the face of the Hope champion. This is just becoming a war of attrition. Oh, God.
Both men just trading bombs right now.
They're both getting up to their feet. When you hear European uppercuts smack like that.
Jefe just reining in forearms of his own.
Everything he can.
Oh, Hustle's caught him. Hustle's caught him. Brainmaker! That's the corner. Super kick. Super kick from Jefe.
Well, Jefe, what has he got left in the tank? If he wants that number one contender spot to face the winner of Kite Payne and Warren Banks, he's got to follow through. But he's not quick enough.
He hasn't seen Hustle recover.
Oh, man.
Hustle Malone recovering out of nowhere, just catching Jefe.
Still fighting, one leg trapped. Oh, and look at that, using his head.
Hustle
Literally.
Malone raining in headbutts.
Well, what's going to happen here? Not a position to be in.
We know Hustle likes to use the Northern Lights. We've never seen it from the top rope before.
Oh.
He's hooking him in. This could be a superplex, folks. Oh, superplex! Wait a second, roll up! 1, 2,
He got it!
Whose shoulders were down, Siege?
What? But who got it? Both of them are down as going to the cradle.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed by the referee that both men's shoulders were down, resulting in a double pin.
Oh no.
There's an argument now between both men, but we heard it. Announcer Chris Pugh.
Liam, I would not want to be in this position.
And just a kick in the mini dragons.
Had enough of that conversation as Hustle Malone.
Turn the mic on, I'll murder you right now. I don't care what the shoulders say, I don't care what the ref said, I don't care what you say. I am the number one contender.
Wow, strong words. Strong words from the Hope champion.
Hustle Malone with some very, very stern words for our announcer Chris Pugh, the referee Liam.
Just announced himself the winner. What does this mean for Jefe?
I guess we'll find out in due course, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, I guess
I guess it's 2 number one contenders.
Maybe our main event's a triple threat, who knows?
Folks, stay tuned. So, ladies and gentlemen, somehow, someway, we have made it to the main event of Sacrifice Pro 5. And here we see the Superman of Sacrifice, the unbreakable Warren Banks.
He is the Superman of Sacrifice. And leading up to this epic contest, said he was going to break Kite Payne in half. He doesn't want to, but he will.
And of course, his opponent, a man I know all too well. If you haven't seen the interview between myself and Kite Payne, do head over to the Sacrifice Pro Facebook page. It's one of the most intense evenings of my life. And Kite Payne enters his first ever championship defense.
And everyone remembers the first, Ollie.
on, Teach. This is new territory for both Sacrifice Pro, for Kite Payne, for you and I.
It's a new era, an era of chaos.
Earlier on, we called our first ever championship match at Sacrifice for that belt, the Rising Sun Championship. That belt belongs to the Rising Sun promotion of Italy. Right now we are calling our first ever Ultimate Sacrifice title match.
First of many, Ollie.
Well, that we're aware of at least. Last month at Shattered Dreams, we had no idea what was going on. That will not be the case this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And I've known Kite Payne for a long, long time, and this is somehow the first time he's ever held gold. So
very gifted young man.
Very interesting to see how he copes defending his gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event in Sacrifice Pro Wrestling Chapter 5. It's always sunny in Leighton, Buzzard. And it's scheduled for one fall. For the Sacrifice Pro Ultimate Championship. Introducing first, and in the right, the challenger. This is Warren Banks!
The crowd here at Leighton Buzzard well and truly behind the man called Banks.
And in the corner to my left, he's the current, reigning and defending Ultimate Sacrifice Champion, Kite Payne!
Teach, this one is going to be an absolute war.
Oh, you know it and I know it, brother.
I can't help but feel you and I are about to go on a very interesting journey.
Aren't we always, Ollie?
I have absolutely no idea where this one's going, but Teach, I cannot wait to get there. Kite Payne, one of the most aggressive young men in this industry. Warren Banks, the unbreakable one.
It's the perfect first defense for someone like Kite Payne. The crowd is firmly behind Warren Banks. It's going to be very interesting to see what they do here.
And a collar elbow tie-up. And Kite Payne doing everything he can to stand his ground, but surprise, surprise, Teach, Warren Banks powering the chaotic one himself into that corner.
Lock up again, but it's going to be very, very hard to overcome the strength of a man like Banks.
I couldn't see that going any other way than exactly the same. And again, Warren Banks showing that he could rein in those shots, but chooses not to. And much like Akira earlier in the night, Kite Payne just ducking out of the way and dodging everything that Warren Banks is throwing.
Kite Payne is measuring himself. He knows he's got a long battle up ahead against Warren Banks, and he has to take his time. He knows if he throws everything in his arsenal at Warren Banks right now, it will come back to haunt him, and it will come back in the form of losing that belt. He has to be very careful. Measuring each other once again as they go for it.
Kite Payne ducks out of the way and a kick.
That's exactly what you need to do against a taller opponent.
Left leg of Warren Banks. Oh,
look
shoulder
at the
tackle.
Shoulder tackle. Wow.
Oh, look
Caught
at
him in the middle.
Warren Banks plucking Kite Payne out of midair and raining in the shoulder blocks.
Landing.
Just a forearm right across the top of the head of Kite Payne. Oh, and again, Kai ducking. And this is it, TJ. I think if anything, Kite Payne needs to use his speed and agility in this match because he needs to get out of the way.
Look at the end of that little exchange there. Kite Payne is winded. And now he's having none of it. Now he's saying, come on, I can strike with you. Not looking like you can, Kite Payne.
Warren Banks just
saying, come on, hit me harder. Hit
asking
me harder.
for more. And it's just firing up the unbreakable one. Oh, and a huge running tackle in the corner.
Massive man that is man like Banks.
God! What a display of strength and power from Warren Banks.
Someone needs to get Kite Payne a wheelchair. Oh,
deadlifting Chaos Kite Payne and dropping him across the knee.
Very close 2 count there.
Ref, please, come on.
Look at this. Kite Payne just showing his true colours right now. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Picks the leg of Warren Banks.
And he's got to start focusing on the legs of a taller man, a strong man like Banks. It's the only thing you can do. And look at that.
Kite Payne just wrapping the leg.
I don't like it, but it's smart. And now he's going for the patella. He's just going to start aiming for that knee.
And we know Warren Banks. We know he's had lower leg issues in the past.
He has. It's cost him time before in the ring. And Kite Payne is a student of the game. He is going to be looking for any opportunity he can.
And you said it earlier on in the night, Tej. If you want to chop down a big tree, you start at the roots.
Absolutely, you start at the roots. You don't go for the head, you go for the roots. Cut the tree down, start with the roots. It's not going to be able to bring any strength forward.
Kite Payne now just focusing in on that left leg. We saw those opening kicks at the very beginning of the match.
Started with the side, then he went to the front and now he's gone to the back. He's taking all sides of that knee, making it buckle.
And I hate to say it, but that's a very, very smart strategy from Kite Payne.
It's not something I like, but it's smart. If you want to hold on to your belt and you're taking on someone stronger than you, taller than you, more athletic than you, what do? You take the leg out. Look at that. Couldn't follow up with another chop.
Oh, and another kick to the back of that injured leg.
One chop and fell down because his leg is already buckling. If that leg buckles under, the referee's going to have to stop the match. Simple as. I don't care how strong you are. If your leg gives, you can't wrestle.
Kite Payne now backing the big man into the corner.
The abdomen. But look, grabbing the leg again.
And again. Straight onto that leg.
Holding the leg there, can't get it out in time.
Oh! Sliding drop kick. Focusing on that leg of Warren Banks.
And even pulling the leg up for a pin is going to hurt Warren Banks in the long run.
And this thing right now, I don't think Kite Payne's looking to win the match with these pinfalls. He's just looking to make Warren Banks kick out. Because you need that leg strength to kick out of a pinfall.
Absolutely, and every time he does it, he's exuding more energy.
And a smart thing from Kite Payne is every time Warren Banks kicks out, it damages that leg a little more, and Kite Payne has to do absolutely nothing.
But look at that, Warren Banks trying to come back there, using that leverage.
Misdirection.
Oh,
the
but he's
super kick.
Gotta be careful. Look, Greg, straight for the knee again. I admire that he is trying his best, but when your offense is leg-based and you've already had the base taken out of the knee, it is not a smart decision to use for a drop kick. It's only going to hasten. It's not even going to hasten. It's going to hurt him in the long run. It's only making it worse for him.
And again, that misdirection from Warren Banks. Oh, and another kick straight to that leg. Kite Payne kicking out Warren Banks' leg from underneath his leg. But still just the 2 count.
Kite Payne would be focusing on Warren Banks. Just because he's injured doesn't mean he's out of the game. Not content with one leg, Kite Payne wants to go for both of them.
And like you said, Teach, hate to say it, but this is possibly the only strategy that Kite Payne could have come up with that would have been effective against the big man.
You know what the word for it is, Ollie? The word is surgical. Kite Payne is dissecting Warren Banks right now. Oh!
Suplex with that leg straight into the corner turnbuckles.
It's a dissection, Ollie. He's greedy. He's not content with one leg. He wants to go for both of them. He thinks, oh, you know what? I already worked on, I'll go on the other. And they can call him Justin Bieber. He's taking a man's legs out right now. Look at that. Pulls him up for the leg and starts digging into the patella. Smart. Really smart. When was the last time you saw someone hook someone for a pin and take the leg and start digging into the knee? It doesn't happen.
And you know what? I think this might be it. But as I say, I think there needs to be much more than work on the leg.
Trying to go for a lethal dose.
It looks like Kite Payne was locking him up there, but Warren Banks slips out. He's on one leg right now, T.
He's trying. You've got to admire a man who doesn't want to give in. He's called unbreakable for a reason.
Turning Kite Payne inside out. And Warren Banks, as you said, Tej, just can't capitalise. That's all it takes.
But he's got to live up to that moniker.
1, 2, 3. This is the thing, that work on the leg. That's not an offensive thing. That's defensive, because what he's doing, he's taking away the offense of Warren Banks. But I think Kite Payne now needs to start switching up. He needs to start in some big moves that are going to put the big man away. As much as that leg is killing Warren Banks, he will still kick out.
Wait, can he hit the spear? Can he get the speed necessary? Because he's hopping now. I mean, he's got a splash in. But can he get the speed and torque necessary to get the spear in the long run?
We've seen
the real question.
We've seen that spear hit so many times, and the most deadly thing about it is the explosion of speed and acceleration.
But look, he's hopping. It's whether he can get it or not. Slower there. And here comes Kite Payne.
Oh, he went for that scissors kick
on the leg though.
What?
Spear of his own.
A spear from Kite Payne. Spear too. My goodness.
To land on the bad leg, put all his body weight, and he's a big man, all that body weight on the leg nearly buckles. Kite Payne sees an opportunity and takes advantage. It's exactly what a good champion will do. Kite Payne is a student of the game. Going up for a lethal dosage of a pain now. Wants to give him a real heavy painkiller.
You know, when it comes to Warren Banks, he's going to need the most lethal of doses to put him away.
Oh, playing possum!
He's got him up!
What's
Warren Banks going to do?
Painkiller!
Painkiller from Banks! Painkiller from Banks! Both men hitting each other with their own finishing maneuver. But neither man able to capitalise, Tej.
This crowd is electric. Going off the hook for Warren Banks. They know that his title reign could be near. He's measuring Kite Payne now for the spear.
I'm not sure.
Not wait to wait, not smart. And now
inside package 1, 2. Just the 2 count. Hurricane enziguri kick. From
Kite
Payne.
Spin, adding a torque to it.
But again, just the 2 count from Chaos Kite Payne. And Kite Payne going up to the top rope. We know he can fly from here. He doesn't choose to do it very often. Going for a swanton dive.
The pond is empty.
Meter burn from Warren Banks.
And now Warren Banks has got to try and capitalise.
And a second meter burn. But a super kick.
Caught him hard on the cheek, but both men giving everything here. What has either man got left to give?
Both men just about up to their knees. And look, he's right now. Kite Payne has almost brought Warren Banks down. And just think how much adrenaline must be flowing through Warren Banks' body right now to support him on his legs.
All these strikes are with ill intent. Look at that combination.
Oh! Discus forearm to the back of the neck.
Kite Payne wants to put an end to this emphatic fashion.
Threshold! Threshold!
Oh, wow.
I heard Kite talking about this. I've heard about this hold for months.
Everyone has a pain threshold, Ollie. It's a matter of who gives in.
Kite Payne is locked in the threshold. Warren Banks is inches from tapping out right now, Kai.
But
he's got it locked
in. His moniker of unbreakable. Will he tap?
Right in the middle of the ring.
He's got to scratch and claw for those ropes, and he's got it.
Just about makes the
Just
rope.
got it.
For as long as I've known Kite Payne, I've heard about him talking about this hold. He's looking to try and innovate. I think we just saw the threshold.
He's got the strength to lift up Warren Banks.
Oh, Banks is up! And security from Banks!
On the bad leg, though. The longer this goes on, the harder it's going to be. He's got to try and capitalize. He's looking for that spear. Measuring Kite Payne. Spear! He gets the spear! Spear! But of course, ring awareness plays a factor and Kite Payne rolls out. Whether it was instinct or awareness, I don't know, but it's clever. And Kite Payne reaching for something.
What's Kite Payne doing on the outside of the ring, Siege?
Wait, what is that?
Is that a bat?
That's a bat. What is he doing?
Kite Payne has grabbed himself a bat from under the ring. What the hell was that doing under there?
Keeping it away where he can't be seen. And Liam the ref sees it.
Liam the ref was distracted by that bat. What's Liam doing? He's bringing the bat over.
He's not watching what's going on. Hey,
oh! The belt! Belt shot! And Liam the ref, his back was turned. Liam, the ref missed the belt.
Not like this!
Killer!
Not like this!
3
Kite Payne retains!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, and still Ultimate Sacrifice Champion, Kite Payne!
In typical Kite Payne fashion, he finds a way to win. But now, he has another challenge waiting him. Who? Well, we don't know just yet. Will it be Hustle Malone? Will it be Jefe? Or will it be both? One thing's for certain. Much like last month, we finished out with Chaos reigning over Sacrifice.
That's right, Siege. Chaos Kite Payne using misdirection. As soon as the referee's back was turned, Kite Payne showing no remorse, no hesitation, and landing a shot from that title belt straight to the forehead of Warren Banks. And you know what? Warren Banks wanted that belt. I'm not quite sure that's how he meant it.
Once again, oh, wait, it's Jefe!
Jefe!
It's Jefe! But he's got the belt! Oh, and that is a pissed off Warren Banks.
And Kite Payne is now stuck between a rock. Spear! Statement from Warren Banks.
And Jefe stands tall with the belt, looming over like a shadow. Unbreakable Warren Banks stands. But what does this mean for next month? September 15th, Ollie. We'll be here once again. But who will be taking on Kite Payne?